Hello and welcome to Rainy Day Crafting. All I can say is long time no see. We have a property over in Corfu. We've been here there for weeks, so I just didn't have the resources to do videos over there. Anyway, so welcome back. With no ado, let's get on. My card today, if you just joined me, welcome. If you just come across me, there is quite a lot of videos you can look at that I've done in the past, but I literally have not been on here for 3 months, I think. Anyway, regular card. Okay, and I'm making this card for a friend who has cats, and so just to make it all sort of a bit quicker, but you remember, personal cards, you make them very much however you want to. Okay, so anyway, these are some no brand little cats. She has 3 cats, so what I've already done is she has a black cat, she has a sort of grey cat. To be fair, I think there's a few more white bits on it. Then she's got one that's very much white bits of grey. So what I've done, and if you think I've not been here for 3 months, and I actually coloured these literally with some of my daubers, so it still had the ink in them. So I've got 3 cats to donate her 3 cats she's got. Okay, so then I found up this I'm literally doing this as I go along, so bear with. Some sort of chintzy looking paper, and I thought, I want to make sort of like a settee. So, this is, again, I've got lots of dies, I've got lots of other things, but sometimes, it's just using what you have or using your own imagination as well, really. So, let me first of all just make sure I've got everything I need. I just think I want to use sort of part of that. So if I cut that off first of all, like I say, it's a double-sided, but I quite like it. And so that's the card, which is a typical 6x6. It is one of these embossed looking cards. That's how the cards come with envelopes from Hobbycraft. So anyway, let's just cut these off. And so now I want to be able to make up a settee. All right, so let's see what I'm going with. Could sort of literally sort of have a bit of a back, maybe. This is very sort of freehand, like that. Maybe I'll put a crease in it there, and then like that, maybe, and I don't know, maybe an arm and another arm. You don't have to be highly artistic to make this happen. I don't know how well you can see that, but let's just cut out what I've done. So it's very freehand, as you can see. Yes, there'll probably be dies out there for a settee or something, but you don't have to have everything from the market. I'm a great believer in, I have bought a lot over the few years, and I got an amazing stash. Actually, while I was in Corfu, my daughter-in-law got in touch with me and said, "Oh, look at this." So I had to buy. So, right, if I now take this arm off here, then to make them look pretty similar, I'm going to use that one there to cut round there. Okay. I've got a crease board, but you could use, and you could even use something like this. So I don't know if you can see, I've put a little bit of a line there where the crease is going to go. So with one of these, I now could get the other thing out, but you could just literally pop that on there with one of these bally things. It will possibly, it's ripped a bit, crease enough to make it look a little bit, I'm not going to have it highly 3D, but you'll see what I mean in a moment. Okay, so that's that, and then there will be the 2 arms that are going on the side. Okay, obviously you possibly can see there's a few little I just did with my pencil. Just take them out again, and the other one. I think they're pretty similar. Like I say, I'm just literally just do these so they still look. So the 2 arms. Yeah, we could put a couple of legs on it, maybe, but that looks fairly, doesn't it? So size wise on the card, I would say that's pretty okay. And what I did think, because it is double-sided, and, you know, we like to coordinate, don't we? I was thinking I could have a couple of cushions maybe on there. So what I then thought with that is, just for quickness, I'll just grab this little sort of nesting die. So I'm just using, let's put this to one side. So I'm just using that with the plates. If you're literally new to this, this is a very small sidekick, which is Sizzix. I do like their stuff. I've got no affiliations with them. And all we're going to do is cut this to size. Yeah. Don't necessarily want this stitched. Size wise, oh, not a bad size. So obviously you only have the one of this. So what I would do, if you are new to this, this is the cut-on plates. I'd put that down so the cutting side's down. Yeah. Then I tend to always put, it might be this is getting a little bit older, another bit of card, you know, from your cereal boxes or something on top, because it just gives it a bit more pressure. Then we put the cutting plate. Okay, this then sits on here, sort of sticks. Through we go. Lovely. Because I need two, like I say, sometimes when I do, let's cut it quite hard, not bad. Sometimes I will have bits that I've done earlier, but I've just sat here and thought, sure, let's do a card. My friend's birthday is actually next Friday, so, you know, there's plenty of time, but I just thought, let's make it as a card so you can see. I mean, it might be, you know, you might have someone who loves dogs, and we've got 2 dogs. Did have 4. So there's a couple of cushions, not over big. I could potentially make some bigger ones. Let's just have a little look. Scatter cushions, huh? So let's put another one in there. If you haven't got any paper of this nature at all, colour some paper, make up your own design, or if you've got a scrappy box, see what you've got in there. Like I said, this has been very done freehand. There you go. Right, let's just put this all to one side now. And now it's down to putting things together. Right, so I just keep these on a bit of that magnetic, it's not sticky, but, you know, to keep them together. These ones, they don't actually fit on there very well, but I know they're all together. They've not actually got to its proper place yet. Anyway, so here we are, back to the card. The 3 little cats, and here we have. So, to make this sort of look as authentic as possible, doing this like this, although I've done the cushion at the back, I might just round this off a little bit. Maybe. Where I, you know, you can, it's going to be fairly rounded, this. So it's a similar shape. What I've done is just put it together so it's got the same sort of shape. There we have it. Right, I'm going to just put these to one side for a second, because if I'm going to put, say, the happy birthday sentiment on, rather than stick it all on, then start printing and things on there, I would do that first. So if that's got to be there roughly, my happy birthday, which I've just literally got, happy birthday, again, you put, you know, if it's not birthday, or if it's anything else thinking of you, whatever you're using, you do that. I've got everything at hand, because I haven't been in here for ages. So let's just have a little look. Happy. I have got stamping platform, but I just thought for easiness I'm doing it this way. Okay, so that is going to be going there. 2 seconds while I get my heat gun out, ready. Yep, ready space. And here we go. So make sure it's nice and clean. You can put some corn flour, something in a little sachet to make sure there's sort of no nothing on there, and just wipe over to make sure it's going to stick properly. And then there's probably lots on the market, this VersaFine pigment ink for fine details. I personally haven't found anything better than this. Okay, you use whatever you want, but I think you'll always get a good stamp with this. So I've just used it on the acrylic block, so you don't, I feel when you do it just on the acrylic block, you don't have any second chances as such. Okay, remember I want it sort of fairly high up. Hope you don't get my head in this. Not bad. Quite pleased with that. Now straight away, pop. This is basically just some clear embossing powder. If you were now going to do a load of cards, you could do this, put the embossing powder on there, because obviously it's wet and it sticks. Yeah. You could get a few cards like this ready and then use your heat gun. But I'm just doing this one. Heat gun, excuse me, a little bit of noise. This is where the magic comes in. How well you can see there's a lovely bit of sheen on that, so that will sort of sort itself out. It's drying. Now back to the settee in question. So I think they're going to go sort of fairly okay like that. I might even snip them little bits off, maybe. So not sure now whether I want to sort of pull that up a little bit. Yep, I think I will. So what I'm going to do, I might just cut these off. See, this is literally as I'm going along. So it's more or less a glorified oblong, isn't it? You could see this bit of paper, talk about authentic. You could actually say it's like as if it's worn a little bit, couldn't you? So that's going to go pretty central to the card. So I'm going to stick this down as it is. And this is, not sure if this will work because these glue bottles have not been touched in sort of 3 months. Hey, look at that. You can see all the sunshine that's probably come through the window. Anyway. That's that. If I was now doing this, you know, and not now doing it like a video, I would possibly put something heavy on that till it dries well, okay? But because I'm doing this literally so you can see, there's a pencil line still there, which I shall cut off in a minute. Now, just to bring it up a little bit, to give it a little bit of definition, I'm going to put, where's my sticky scissors? Sticky scissors, still sticky. So this, because we can fold it over where we did, pop that on the back there, which is just going to give this a little bit of height and sort of 3D effect. Yeah. And then I would do the same with those. You could, if you want to now fiddle a bit more, draw a couple of little legs on there. Okay. These then are, I think actually because the card will take it, I shall put them to the side a little bit more. Yeah. So again, with both of those, just a little bit of double-sided tape. Anyone who has been following me, apologies I've not been on here for so long, but like I say, I have been away. But I'll try and make the most of it now while I'm around again. This sticky double-sided I've bought in Poundland, mountain tape, okay, heavy duty, but it's 24mm wide, so it's got a bit, and you've got, I haven't obviously put it to the test, 5 meters on there, okay, so a bit of a bargain, but it's very good too. It doesn't take any prisoners though, so if you actually now take this off here, stick it in the wrong place, you've had it. All right, so now you're in about right, that's the one. Another one there. haven't put them exactly the same because I'm trying to sort of make it look a little bit. Now I don't know whether to put the cushions on first, or let's have a little look at potentially positioning. Oh, that might have to be there because it's just too much near the happy birthday. That could go there maybe. That one could be sitting on the arm of the chair, and could have one literally on the cushion, couldn't we? So, you know, keep moving them around till you're happy with whatever you're happy with. I don't know if those cushions look overly brilliant, but anyway, that one there is great because again, I would raise that up for the sort of 3D effect. Let's just find a little bit of a sticky pad. I say this card, other than some cat dies, is practically freehand, isn't it? So let's have a look. Let's go in there. That one, you know, you'd put them wherever you want. You could then literally fill the eyes in, but that the card picks up the back. We've got that one there, so we could literally just position that one. I'm assuming that's meant to be the tail. So let's put another sticky pad on there. Like so. Yeah. And then we did sort of say maybe on the top of the cushion. So let's put another little sticky pad on here. Maybe another one here somewhere. Maybe a couple of cushions. Oh, I was on the wrong side there. Oh, did I do any more? Don't know whether these sticky pads has actually come off quite nicely. We'll reuse that. Yeah, and then where is our other little cat? Which I was thinking sort of on the cushions. Yeah. So, what do you reckon? Oh, it's almost, it might need a bit of a stronger. Well, these, to be fair, these might have been in the sun a little bit, and so they've lost their oomph. Let's put another one on. There. And there you have a very personalised card for a cat friend. Done. Okay. So, I have got a Facebook page, Rainy Day Crafting. Like I say, not been doing anything on it particularly at all. Please like, share, make a comment if you have enjoyed this, and if you've got any requests for me to sort of show you how to do things. I'm quite a basic crafter in so many ways, and I have a saying, less is more. You know, sometimes cards can be so much on them, you think it's too much. But anyway, she has 3 cats. This is a sofa with its tear in it, and worn out sofa it looks like, and ready for the birthday. So till the next time, which will be soon, I promise. Thank you very much for watching Rainy Day Crafting. See you next time. Cheers then.